Higdon Group, what is up? What's happening? Hey, so I wanted you to hear from me something I shared in our quarterly strategic meeting, and that is, we have been very um, working toward expanding to include network marketing, but to expand outside of network marketing to impact more people, and I think that has been a very worthwhile cause. However, I'm looking at it a little differently now. So I recently interviewed John Assaraf, who is, he's been on, Larry King, Ellen DeGeneres, Anderson Cooper, two-time New York Times bestselling author. He was in The Secret. He's the vision board guy where the kid was kicking the box. He's been in seven other movies, and he's built multi-million-dollar businesses, including he built a Remax brokerage in Indiana to over $4 billion in revenue a year. And he, first of all, he loves our book, which is awesome. Isn't that cool? And so he said he read it one day, loved it. And I'm like, that's amazing. Thank you. And then I was talking to him, and part of this, long story short, is we are in the process of hiring him to work with, us and you. And so he will be working with the Higdon Group company. And when I was talking to him about expanding, he made some really good points. He asked me, he said, well, do you think that you could double or triple your income staying where you are and staying just in network marketing? And the fact is, I definitely believe that. I think we could at least 5 or 6x where we are just staying in network marketing. And his answer was, well, then it's silly to expand. He said, as soon as you expand, okay, as soon as you go into arenas where you're not seen as a superstar, where you don't have assets, where you don't have your programs all set up, there is no low-hanging fruit. So not only when you expand, not only are you stepping into an arena where you're not known, where all those different things I just said, but you're also against more competition. So it's like it's like two major issues that you run into. Bottom line is no low-hanging fruit. Now, I've always been a fan of low-hanging fruit. If something's easy to snag and easy, lucrative, and fun, right? Easy, lucrative, and fun, then we should do that. And he also shared with me that when he ran the Remax brokerage franchise in Indiana, when franchisees wanted to expand, he gave me one example of a guy that wanted to expand. He said, well, what are you at revenue-wise? And they were at 800,000. He said, well, what's the potential? And he said, probably 3 million. And he's like, well, why don't we get to 3 million first, right? Why don't we get to 2.5 million first and then look at expanding? That really makes a lot of sense, because it allows us to really fine tune and tweak our existing infrastructure, look at things a little differently, and really make it happen. One of the things that happened at the QSM was there was an intervention, and the team and our leaders said, Ray, we need you to be doing less. We need you to be doing less of the videos and more on strategy. You need to be more scarce. As far as, obviously I do, the majority of videos and the majority of things. And I realized that because of that availability, some people see that and just think, there's nothing special. He's, doing it every day or whatever. And so I do see wisdom in that. So you will see me coming to the speaker group, the Inner Circles Inner Circle coaching group, and some others, and possibly looking to see who wants to, help us on our mission in a little bit different way. And so look for that. I see that as big opportunity. It's odd for me to think about working less, but honestly, it'll just be a different type of work. If I'm working more on the business, not in the business, and more on strategy versus, fulfillment and execution, then I do think, we can grow faster and not have me as the bottleneck, right? And, if you look at a bottle, right, the bottleneck is always at the top. And so I appreciate the team bringing that to me and having the boldness to do that. And on top of that, we have a lot of amazing ideas on how to improve rank makers. For those that may not know, rank makers directly relates to 38% of our income. Now, indirectly, it's probably more like 50% because 38% is just rank maker payments. But if you look at what else do we sell in rank makers? Swag. Majority of our swag is sold in rank makers. Majority of our courses are sold in rank makers. So rank makers, I would say, easily is 50% of our income, and something that we have not had a focus on in this last quarter because we're so focused on expansion. We were so focused on the book. And so you'll see a very much renewed focus on rank makers. Always open to your feedback. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.